Dear student, how are you? Hope you are all enjoying the holidays. I am Ramadas from Sir Isaac Newton School. I feel happy to take classes on science, especially on the chapter motion and measurements. We know very well that in our old age, people were traveling from one place to another. You know how they will be traveling? Maybe by walking or running or carrying their luggages on their back, and slowly improvement has come and they started using animals for transportation. Transportation has got a very big story behind it. Then in order to cross water, they were using a piece of log. Just on that they will float and they will go to the next shore. Like that, then they have started creating a cavity in the wood, and a boat like thing they were able to construct. Then slowly boat has developed to ship, and ship transport they were able to cross or travel many places. Then after the invention of wheel, that is the pulley system wheel, they have developed lot of things like a train, mobiles, automobiles, this and that they were able to do it. But these transport and all on early years of 19th century, Wheelwright and Allwright has invented aeroplane. After that, spacecraft has developed to the maximum. Now you know very well where we are all in this universe, the traveling or the going one distance to another place or something like that, we are doing it at the fastest rate. These are all because of science, and now our botheration or our topic is mainly concerned with motion and measurement. See, when you take any object, either it can take only two things. Either it can be stationary or it can be in motion, or it can be moving from one place to another, or it will take from one point to another with respect to time. When I say stationary, what do you mean by stationary? Any object fixed or rest at one place, then we say the object is stationary or stable. Example, tree, house, school, factory, telephone bill, pole, this and that. Many objects are there, but mainly the stationary object is related to non-living things. Whereas if it is a living thing, then we will be having object in motion. For example, you just think of your body. How many movements are occurring in our system? Can you define? The cell, the food which is being carried out to each cell. So millions and millions of cells are taking food because of this transportation. Heart is pumping continuously and we are all in motion. But on the whole, you may feel when you stand, you are stationary, but it is not stationary. With respect to one reference point, it may be stationary, but with respect to the body organs, motion is taking place or the movement is taking place. So the objects which are moving with reference to a fixed point, this is very important, because for example, two people are traveling in a car, say Ram and Govind are traveling in a car. Another guy is watching those two people are going by car outside. With reference to the person who is standing outside of the car, these two people are in motion, whereas the person who is sitting in the car, they won't feel that they are in motion, because with reference to some point only, we can say that object is in motion. For example, men, women, animals, birds, car, bus, these non-living things, only when it is driven it will be in motion. Car, only when they drive it will be in motion, otherwise it will be stationary. So, a common characteristic of moving bodies is change their position with the time. So, here the time plays a very important role. An object is said to be in motion when it changes its position with respect to time, or with the time we say the particle or the object is in motion. For example, when the position of a car changes with the time, we say that the car is moving or it is under motion. There are many types of motion. For example, there are a motion which is going very straight, that is called rectilinear motion. Then a motion called circular motion. Then periodic motion, then we have finally rotational motion. These are the different types of motion which is involved, but all may occur in, or not all, maybe one or two may be occurring in one event or on one object, or one may be occurring in one object. Let us see some example of rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion is a motion which is in a straight line is called rectilinear motion. A linear motion, that is, it has to travel straight. For example, in a carom board, if I hit a striker, how it travels, it goes very straight. Or just imagine, movement of a bullet from a gun. For example, if somebody shoots from a gun, the bullet shoots off. So that goes straight. So that is also is called rectilinear motion. Then march past of a soldier in parade, that's also a rectilinear motion. Motion of a striker in the carom board. Motion of a boy sliding down a slope. Motion of a train on a straight track, not on the bend track. On a straight track, when the train goes off, we can say the motion is rectilinear. So rectilinear motion is a motion in a straight line. Will you please tell me? Rectilinear motion is a motion in a straight line. I have given you a few examples of rectilinear. Then we will see what is circular motion. Motion of a falling stone. When an object moves along a circular path, it is called circular motion. See certain particle, for example, a stone is tied with a rope and I am just rotating like this. The stone is taking a circular motion. So like that, the path which is defined by the object or the motion or the movement of the particle in circular path is called circular motion. Movement of moon around the earth. See, the moon is revolving around the earth. So this is called circular motion. Then movement of artificial satellite around the earth. That's also revolving in a particular orbit, circular orbit. So when it moves in a circular orbit with reference to a point, then we say it is a circular motion. See, for example, the gear is revolving in a circular motion. As well, this also moving, but this particularly this gear is fixed to a axis. Then what is that type of motion we will see later. Periodic motion. The motion which repeats itself after a regular interval of time is called periodic motion. For example, any zigzag movement of any object with respect to time is called periodic motion. For this we can say motion of a second hand watch, because every 30 seconds it gets 1 minute. Again the next one round it takes another minute. Like that it has got some time duration which is almost constant. The revolution of earth around the sun. The evolution, I mean the revolving of earth around the sun is also called periodic motion. The revolution of moon around the earth, again it is a periodic motion. Everything occurs in a particular time interval. So when any motion occurs in any particular time interval, or the motion which repeats itself after regular intervals of time, it has to repeat, that you have to make it a note, which repeats after regular interval of time is called periodic motion. And this is another example for periodic motion which is called a simple pendulum. The pendulum of a clock, it goes here and there, particular time interval, and it's constantly the time is varying. So this is called a simple pendulum. Let us see the construction of simple pendulum, how it is constructed. Simple pendulum is nothing but a metal ball which is rigidly fixed on a top, suspended by a long thread or from a rigid support. The swinging of bob takes place from B to A, from A to C, crossing B. So the movement from A to C is called one oscillation or one vibration, and it will be constantly taking place. So this swinging pendulum is said to have periodic motion because at a constant or particular time interval it is swinging from A to C through B, but B is the equilibrium position. Rotational motion. Rotational motion is something which moves around an axis. So when an object turns or spins about a fixed axis, the axis should be fixed, it is called rotational motion. So any motion which occurs with respect to a particular fixed axis, then it is called rotational motion. Let us see few examples for rotational motion, that is the motion of a spinning top. Any top when it is spinning, on a particular axis it is revolving. Then the spinning of earth on the axis, you just see on particular axis the earth is revolving, this is called rotational motion. Then turning of the blades of a fan. The fan cannot move from one place to another, but the fan can rotate on its own axis, but the motion developed by the fan is circular, but still it is giving a rotational motion. So the difference between circular motion and rotational motion. In circular motion, an object as a whole travels along a circular path, but in rotational motion, the object spins on its axis. So, for example, you consider earth, it is revolving around the sun. When it revolves, there is no holding, just on a particular orbit is rotating or revolving. That type of motion is called circular motion, whereas as the earth, it revolves on its axis, that is called rotational motion. So let us see the objects which have more than one type of motion. For example, if you take example of the earth moves around the sun, so it has circular motion, as well it is revolving on its axis, so it is called rotational motion, as well again it is revolving in a particular periodic time, thus it is called periodic motion. All the earth has three types of motion. So then if you take merry-go-round, merry-go-round is something you would have seen in any festival, that is particular rounding of a wheel goes off or giant wheel which goes, all are moving, giving circular motion, as well as it spins on a particular axis, fixed axis. That is why it is also giving rotational motion as well as circular motion. Example, if you take bicycle, the circumference of the wheel, it is going in circular path, whereas the axis is fixed to the fork. Like that, a bicycle is executing two types of motion, one is circular, another is rotational. But if you go in a cycle in a particular speed, we can say that it is periodic motion. When you circle among a circular path, then we can say you are also executing periodic motion, but generally nobody will be traveling in a particular orbit in cycle. They will be traveling from one place to another. So these are all the things which we are seeing. See, for example, already we have explained this. So this is executing circular motion. This is also executing circular motion, but it is fixed on a particular axis. This rotation is called rotational axis motion. This is called a circular motion. So we have seen objects which has got more than one movement, like circular motion, rotational motion, and periodic motions. This is also another example which is executing circular motion, but the small gear has got its own axis which is fixed. So this is executing rotational motion. So with this we will be completing the chapter on motions. Then we will be having second part of this chapter, which is measurements. Let us see this chapter measurements in detail. Thank you. Thank you very much.